Hello fellow ARPG enjoyers, thank you very much for stopping by my channel for PoE content. It's just gonna be a quick video, tell you what my channel is all about, what type of content you'd find here, what my plans for putting out content are over the next few weeks. So, I like to play games, as you've probably gathered from the the title of the channel. I enjoy playing ARPGs almost exclusively. Sometimes I'll play different genre of games, but generally this is the type of game that I really enjoy getting into. And Path of Exile has been my main game for a long time now. I started playing back in July 2013, so I believe at the time it was open beta, and I've just stuck around with PoE ever since. I find it that because it's a sandbox game, you can find many different ways you can enjoy the game, and this is what I find fascinating. This is what I enjoy, you know, playing the game and coming back every next season, because every league start you can choose to play a game in a different way. Mostly, to be honest, I've been playing the SSF way. I love solo self fun because it allows you to plan your way how you can get your gear, how you want to progress your character, and you don't feel the constraints of having to use the most market efficient strategy. You can actually try strategies just because you enjoy that specific strategy or that specific way of playing the game. Um, but it's why I come back to PoE is just because of that. It allows you to play any way that you like. So next season I'll play SSF. The season after that, I may decide, okay, I want to play softcore trade or hardcore trade or hardcore SSF. And each mode is, in my opinion, offers different choices, different strategies how you can achieve success in Path of Exile, and that's what I find really fascinating. That you can reinvent the game time and time again, and regardless of what the meta is or what changes in the current patch are, as long as the game is in a good state, I always find something interesting to do. And to be honest, I don't know what GG needs to do to get the balance off of the core game for me not to play it. It just, I find it extremely interesting, just trying to solve the puzzle time and time again. What I wanted to go over in that video as well is just to show you my character from the Endless Delve race, which I believe has got a few more hours left, but I've stopped playing on Saturday. I got to the point where I couldn't progress anymore. But I just wanted to say a few words about what I wanted to accomplish with that character. I had a few goals. So my first goal was get to level 95, because I obviously wanted to get to the top tier, for the purpose of the raffles. Obviously, if you get to a certain level threshold, you get entered into the raffles for different transactions. So I wanted to get to the maximum eligibility level, which was 95. In previous events, short events like the 1 week or 10-day event, I never managed to get to 95 because I just past level 90. I would just start dying too much. And this time I wanted just to really analyze how to get a character to a really tanky point and to get to 95. So that was one of my goals, which I'm quite happy that I did achieve. The level is obviously it's 95. My second goal was just to see how far down I can get to them in the mine. I managed to get to level 464, which was about 140 levels short of the goal. The goal of the event was to hit 600, but at that point I got to just on every progression path that I had without retracking or going back too for long was just insane. I mean, I get one biome here, which double extra physics as elemental damage mod. Another one here, which is even worse. It's got extra crit, one physics extra element. Monsters gain frenzy charge on hit. This one is not much better. So if I wanted to progress, I'll need to find a way around those biomes. So I needed to go back up, and quite honestly, at this point, I had lost the motivation because each node was taking too long. I mean, some nodes out be like over half a minute, which wasn't the case until then. All the way through, pretty much, I would say down to maybe 450-ish. I would go through nodes without even thinking. I would be super quick. I would get no resistance from the enemies. It was super smooth sailing. But from here to about here, it was every node you need to contend. Every node, yeah, it just became unfun for me, really. But I suppose that comes to the mental attitude that you get to an event. As I said, I wasn't planning to push it too much. I just wanted to challenge myself, and at this point I thought it just wasn't fun, so I decided to stop doing it. We've also got plans. Oh yeah, actually, let me show you. So we are on PoE DB as well. Sorry, not PoE DB. What am I talking about? We are on PoE Racing. So that's the overall ranking for all ascendances. Now let's go. This is the default ladder. So that's here it shows, the first character that got to level 600 and then the subsequent character. So if we go to Delph ladder, so the first Slayer, we were playing Slayer as 18. So let's see how many Slayers down the line are. So that's Slayer number 1. Go to page 2. I think there is 2 Slayers here. So there is Slayer, so number 3. And we are Slayer number 4. That's us. Noobinator TV. Newbie Goes Deep. And we are top 110. So obviously if I was trying for a rank, if I was racing, that wouldn't be a great result. But that is the first time that I've actually, because what happened is I never set a goal for myself to compete in those events. I purely do them for fun and just to experience that early progression again on a fresh character. That's all I get out of those events. But at the end of the first day, I did go on here just out of curiosity, and I was top 50 Slayer, and I think top 100 overall. And I thought, well, I've got quite a lot of time because I had some days off, so I had a chance just to purely play Path of Exiles 12 hours a day if I want for a week. So I said, well, why not? Well, let's progress. I want to get to 95 anyway. So at some point, I managed to get to top 2 Slayer and top 10 overall, which was, I believe, on Friday night. And then I decided, okay, I'll push. I'll really try to get to 600, and then we did that on Saturday, and I showed you that we got to four, whatever it was, 464. No, wrong one. Yeah, 464. So yeah, that was the event for us. Had a lot of fun. Top 4 Slayer, top 110 overall out of quite a few people, I would say. Not bad for a non-try-hard attempt. And to be honest, this placing really gave me that. I actually want to try it next time, so I'll be uploading for next time there's an event, which probably will be the gauntlet. I'll try to actually do good and see how well I do. Probably still not great, but that channel will be all about improving your personal PoE knowledge and skill, I suppose. Although it will be mostly, we'll try to improve our knowledge, because I'm not a very good player technically. So I'll try to bank on what my strong point as a PoE player is, which I think is, for the 10 years I've played, I've learned quite a lot about the game. So I'll try to showcase it and just show my character progression through the season. I'll also try to quickly show you a character that I'm planning to play for the next event, which starts in a few hours. It's the Delirium Anywhere event. Delirium Everywhere event. But for that event, I'll just be playing like 3 days. Because I'll be traveling after that. But so the only goal really will be to try and get to level 90. At my rate of playing, I don't think that 95 would be achievable in 3 days. Probably for many players, that's not a problem. For me, I just can't get it. I like to take my time and just enjoy the game. I don't like to push too hard. I've tried to do better, but if that means sacrificing my fun out of playing the game, I'll nope out. So we'll just take it very casually, try to hit 90, and see how the character progresses really. So the POB is, that was a character that I wanted to play in 316. The original POB is from 316, and I think I yoinked it out of, who was it? Maybe DS Lily? I don't know. It's been a few years, so I can't remember. But that was a character that I don't think I actually managed to play. So what it is I'll show you the final tree. Physical max hit 15900. So it's, I suppose it's not super tanky. I've certainly played characters with higher numbers here for the physical hit, but it's got a relatively decent increased life from the tree, 173. So we've got just over 6,000 life. And we've got some energy shield as well. Plus we've got block chance. Plus it is a slinger build, so we won't probably be doing really high content. We'll just be doing some maps. I'll probably finish the event just doing level 10 maps, or break into early rest to get the level. I mean, as I said, I'll only be playing a few days, so I just want to get something quick. And from my experience of playing a slinger, I think I might have gotten that sort of character for like early maps, and it was quick. It was a few weeks ago, but I want to try it because I did have a good time when I played it last time that I played it. So the way that you're gonna level the character will be with Armageddon, Brand, and Cremation, which is pretty standard. Which leveling I've done that before, so I'm confident that it could get me through the acts quickly, and then I'll just grind some levels as a volatile that detonate that slinger. I do enjoy this sort of this style of characters. I know Spell Slinger got a nerf, but for what? For my purpose of playing the game, I'm not somebody that super min maxes their characters. I don't progress to like super end game content. So for me, just for casually playing, I mean, I think that I would manage to get to relatively high level of maps. I don't know if I'll be able to do 16. I don't even know if I would have enough time to get to 16 level 16 maps. But I'll give it a fair shot for 3 days. I'll try to be efficient in mapping. So try to map for at least 2 days. And last time I played it, I enjoyed it really. It was a good experience. It was a zoomy, relatively tanky character, so we'll try that. The POB, honestly, just the reason that I'm reluctant to paste POBs is none of the POBs that I'm showing in the video is my personal POB. I don't create POBs. I use usually somebody else's build. So you can probably just type the name of the build and go to YouTube and it will show you the top picks. So I feel that it's more ethical. I don't want to assume that any of those builds are mine because I'm just following other people's builds and I don't feel comfortable posting those links in my video. And again, the best way to progress your knowledge for build making is go to POE Ninja, and if you want a specific build, if you have a specific build in mind that you want to try, just go there, type the name. Right, let's go POE Ninja. What's wrong? POE Ninja. So you go there, go to builds. What I do usually is I usually prefer SF hardcore builds because that's the style of play that I enjoy personally. I'll go to week 1 and I'll also just put in the skill that I've got in mind. So let's say volatile that. Wow, great representation. And then you can see the different characters, so you can go through their skill tree, see what they've done and try to analyze it for yourself. Why, question yourself, why did they choose the specific items and the specific gem setups, etc. And I find this personally just shows me how other players are solving the problems in a build, and it's interesting to see it. So I find it quite. Plus, you can get obviously the part of building the POB code from here. So if you want to learn more about builds and try to become better at maybe adapting builds to your playstyle or to your your level of wealth, I think checking out builds on PoE Ninja is really beneficial. So I would advise you just to do that rather than just copy PoE link from my video and go from there. Because I do like to, you know, to put out content that just analyzes build progression rather than just tells you, okay, you need to do this and then you need to do that. I want to show you why you need to move from point A to point B. So for now, this is pretty much it. The event starts in a few hours. I'll be playing. I'll see if I'll probably post at least one video showing how my character progressed. Maybe we'll check out even PoE Racing, see if we manage to hit top 50, although fat chance for that, because I don't think I'll be playing that hard. I'm not a hard gamer. I'm a PoE casual that just enjoys playing the game a lot and enjoys trying to get as far as I can in the Atlas. So thank you very much for checking out my channel. I'll be posting out a new video hopefully tomorrow or Wednesday at the latest. So come back and check out if you've got something to watch on my channel. Take care. Bye bye.